North Warren plays their third game of the season at home against Governor Livingston, and the Patriots get right down to business. Take a look as quarterback Tim Lurs tosses to receiver Stan Johnson, who bolts all the way to the end zone for an 80-yard touchdown early in the first quarter. Then the Highlanders get the ball, but watch as North Warren's big guy Chris Longyhorn busts through and flings the ball carrier to the ground, causing a 6-yard loss for Governor Livingston. In their next possession, the Highlanders go for it on fourth down in the red zone, but they're denied by North Warren as Tim Lurs comes up big with this interception on the 1-yard line, keeping the score at 7-0 Pats. Here in the second quarter, check out North Warren quarterback Tim Lurs complete a pass to John Davalos for an 8-yard gain and a first down. The Pats would eventually have to punt. Governor Livingston takes over, and watch this play on third down when QB Rendell Moorman avoids the rush, tucks it in, and runs for a gain of 17. But the Highlanders are unable to score. Later in the third quarter, Highlander Andrew Romeo runs the ball for 11 yards, but take a look at this great tackle by Patriot Trent Simmons halting the drive. But on the next play, Highlander quarterback Kevin Tansey completes to Robert Stearns for their first touchdown of the game, and they're tied with North Warren 7-7 going into the fourth quarter. Here, North Warren's John Davalos and Lucas Kiernan combine for a great defensive stop on Highlander fourth down, and the Pats take over in Governor Livingston territory. The Highlanders get the ball back and try to gain some momentum here, but they're unsuccessful when North Warren's Trent Simmons comes in clutch with a sack, forcing a Highlander punt. On their next possession, Highlanders get dangerously close to scoring until QB Kevin Tansey attempts a pass, and North Warren's John Davalos catches the interception to keep the score tied at 7-7 at the end of regulation play. Moving into overtime, Pats start their possession at the 25-yard line, then on third down from the 17, Tim Lurs finds Stan Johnson, who gets the TD reception. The extra point is no good, so the Pats are up 13-17. Then Governor Livingston gets their shot at a drive and scores on fourth down as Kevin Tansey lobs the ball in to Ryan Jennings, bringing the score to a 13-13 tie. As the Highlanders attempt their extra point, North Warren's Trent Simmons comes in huge with a block kick, keeping Patriot hopes alive in overtime. Finally, Governor Livingston gets another 6 points as Andrew Romeo runs the ball in, and the Patriots are unable to answer back. The Highlanders win 19-13 in double overtime on this rainy night at North Warren Regional High School.
It was a close game up into the end, and I was excited and kind of just felt my stomach drop at the end when we lost.
It's definitely a tough loss. You know, it's a lot of emotions. It just came down to a few plays, and it's a real tough loss.
It was a tough one. Really, this is the second week in a row. You know, that last week we lost right on the last play of the game against Bernards, and we kind of had a little bit more dramatic at the end where they stormed the field, and for our guys to suffer another tough loss like that, it's definitely going to be a test here to stay together and to regroup, to circle the wagons and move forward to next week and trying to make, you know, there's still a long season left, and for them to just, you know, stay together as a team, and we're going to move forward from this.
Harsh weather conditions played a role in this game, which ended up in overtime.
It was rough, but we're kind of used to it around here. Playing in the mud, and a couple practices we had were in the rain. So actually I think it played in our favor. We just couldn't take advantage of it to the most.
Definitely made it tough, a lot of fumbles, and it wasn't ideal conditions, but you got to play through it.
It was a little tough tonight to throw it. We wanted to try to throw a little bit more, but we had to be smart with it, you know, and settling for overtime there. We were inside the 20, so it was not a lot of time left, but certainly we can throw it when, you know, they showed when we want to throw it, we definitely can.